Hello, it's
John C.
Well, okay. That'll do. How is everyone this wonderful Wednesday evening? Hope you all find yourselves doing well. I have been doing well myself. Yeah. Just dealing with life and stuff like that. You know, it kind of is what it is. So I figured we'd take and go ahead and get this little show on the road. Kaboom. So yeah, that's where we're at. Good. Hopefully you all find yourselves doing well on this hump day. Been away for a few days and whatnot, dealing with sick little girl and stuff like that. Yay, not fun at all. Not fun at all. Come on, load up, hurry up. I ain't got all night. Oh, interesting. Cute. Apparently there's limited time gifts for Lunar New Year. For those of you on Facebook. So, yeah. Kaboom. We are there. Are you kidding me right now? Anyhow. Well, apparently there was updates to the game, so now I have to deal with the updates. Yay me. Yippee-ki-yay. Seriously. I guess that's what happens when you don't log into Truckers MP for like 2 weeks. There's updates. I should have done a better job at checking that beforehand, but yeah, why not? I know Steam's updated, so that I'm not worried about. But as far as TMP goes, here we are staring down updates. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm not happy about this. Jeez. I'm not having fun right now. Not at all. There we go. So anyhow, yay. So what have you guys been up to lately? Besides wondering when or if I would ever be back. Seems like it's been a while. Good golly, I swear. Like my internet, the server I'm pulling from must be like slow as whoa. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to download. What's up, James? How you doing, man? I'm just waiting for it to download and do its thing, cause well, yeah. What's up, Chris? Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing tonight? We were going to do some trucking, but I'm just waiting for things to update. Like I said, I've never had an issue with downloading updates. Usually my updates are boom, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hey, got the $10.99 back. Right on. Dakota, well, I've taken on working a job, and my job has had me working in the evenings, and here I am now able to stream because for the next few days I'm not working because my little girl has the flu. She's seems to be doing good. It's not like the oh crap kind, like, they're gonna die. There you go. There you go. I actually had to read that twice. I'm like, what? Hey man, 34 grand. That's not bad at all, sir. But yes, Dakota, I am working on trying to get it sorted out and whatnot. I do apologize that I didn't get the chance to stream as much as I've wanted to and whatnot. So, but I'm trying to get everything sorted out. I work in retail. I'm a retail junkie. I like retail. Only downfall is when you start working, you have to work in the evenings and whatnot. You do the crap that they tell you to do, or you don't work. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind it. I enjoy it because I'm learning stuff. It's more sales-based retail as opposed to like grocery-based retail, which is what I'm used to, what I've done for 10 years. The whole last year, I was basically trying to give this streaming thing a go, and it didn't, for whatever reason, whether it being me, whether it being the games, for whatever reason, it ended up not being profitable for me to actually be able to keep doing it and not go to work. I mean, unfortunately, if I want to upgrade the stream, I have to come out of my own pocket to do this. Any upgrades I make. When I bought the mic, I'm not sponsored by Blue for my Yeti. I had to buy that mic. When I bought my headset, I had to buy that. My chair, it came from Staples. It's a Veritan gaming chair. I mean, not sponsored by Veritan, not sponsored by Staples, but, I just like the chair. It's a great chair. It's a comfortable chair. If you've seen other streamers, they have either Secret Lab or Omega or DX Racer, stuff like that. To me, they're all fine chairs. No, not knocking them at all. But at the end of the day, the only way I could realistically utilize a Secret Lab or a DX Racer or an Omega chair or something like that is that bad boy would have to be donated. It would actually have to be a partnership with one of those three companies for me to be able to use that chair. I could not buy that chair because the DX Racers I've looked at, because I was interested in one before I got this one. I was interested in DX Racer chair, and I can't do $400 for a chair. I just can't. I'm not saying they're not worth it, but I can't. And then even more so, I'm not going to buy a DX Racer and basically give them free sponsorship and whatnot, give them free visibility, even though my visibility isn't all that great. I'm not going to give them something for free. That's why when I drink sodas, people know I'm a Coke Zero guy, but I don't sit there and I try my best not to show off the logos and stuff, because in my opinion, I'm not going to do something for free for other people and whatnot. It's like, if you want me to advertise something for you, we got to work out a deal where there's some money involved or product involved. Either way. I mean, that to me is the way it is. Now, as far as t-shirts are concerned, all the t-shirts I wear, I have zero qualms in saying it. I buy almost every t-shirt you see me wear on stream. 90% of them came from Walmart. The other 10% my wife bought, and I have no idea where she gets them from. So, that being said, that is what it is. But that's pretty much just a little bit of a little bit of a little bit. Good Lord Almighty. Let me close this out and whatnot. And let me bring it back up, see if I can reinitialize the download, because that download sucked. I swear the downloads are sucking tonight. Yay, alright, cool, that worked. Well, I'm glad you bought American Truck Sim. I'm glad you like it. I like it. I enjoy ATS, and it finally, after I reinitialized it, I sorted everything out. So we're good now on the downloads. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Good Lord. Okay, that was a tad on the loud side. So yeah, but I mean, like I say, that's just the real reason why. I have a telescope. I'm visually impaired, and there are some times that reading stuff on the screen, it's a challenge, like the tab menu in ATS. When I'm in multiplayer and I look at the tab menu, it's kind of hard for me to read the names. So instead of me getting all up in the camera and moving all up and down, I mean, for me to do it, I'd actually have to do like this all the time. I'd have to be like this away from the camera and stuff because I'm visually impaired. So, you know, being able to just sit here and read the screen and see what's going on actually really works, and I like it. It doesn't impact me. I'm able to drive and everything else in the real world. I'm able to drive a vehicle and stuff like that. Prior to the glasses, I wasn't able to drive, so last year I just got my learner's permit, so I'm still riding around on that. My wife's happy because it's been a long time goal for both of us for me to be able to drive. It's been a really long time goal for me to personally to be able to drive. So, you know, that's really cool and whatnot. It does help me at work. It helps me to be able to read small print or be able to sit back or stand back at a reasonable distance to, like, I can't tell you. I can tell you there's green names and whatnot. And for their tags.
Cuba, ya nos vamos. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
Hola, Cuba.
Let me turn these guys down just a touch. Sound. Boom. Apply. Okay. Marcelo, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, I can see that there's green text and there's one yellow text on a tag at the bottom. I can't tell you their names. Obviously, I know where my name is at because I've been playing long enough to know that my name is at the very top of that menu or that screen. So, as far as that's concerned, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let's check out the freight market and see what we got. Alrighty. Bellingham to Sakura to Kamkari, Alamogordo, Cedar City. I'd rather haul. Yeah, I'd rather do this.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Ya voy saliendo. Dale, Cuba.
What's up? No, Dakota, I don't. I work in retail. Let's see here.
Dale, Alexander, dale.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's haul.
Voy de penúltimo porque traigo lag.
Oh, screw it. Let's haul that one. What's up, cowboy?
Yo también, por ahí se paran a echar diésel.
Recibido.
¿Quién me presta para echarle diésel?
Pues aquí puedes parquearte afuera y meter el troy y bajar aquí del garaje.
Dale, Marvas.
Voy de último, tengo lag.
Ya somos dos.
There we go. Trying to fix this volume here, because holy cow, this dude's loud as can be. Oh, okay, you do. I'm sorry. I misread that. That was on me. Okie dokie. So there we go. Might as well, because they're going to tell me to turn on my headlights anyway, so yeah.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Good deal, good deal.
Turn right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Acá afuera los espero.
Click, click, click.
En el próximo combustible yo echo, Carlos, porque si no, aquella está muy apretado ahí en el taller.
Oh my goodness.
Puede parquear la trailer afuera.
Sí, pero había más gente ahí, atrás de uno, de mí viene uno. Había más gente.
I'm going around them. I don't have all day to wait for these guys to decide what they want to do with their lives. So, yeah. Alright, Dakota, have a good one, bud.
And then
Bye, have a great time.
Jeremy, thanks for the like, man. Appreciate that.
exit. Right.
Everybody watching right
Ahí
now,
vienen todos, ¿no, Cuba?
glad you're here.
Oh.
There we go. It's been a while since we've been behind the wheel of the old W900, but we'll be alright.
Keep left.
James, thanks for the like, man. Appreciate that. Cowboy, how's life treating you there, bud? Good deal. Good deal. Oh. Let's go pick up this old heavy haul. See what we can do.
Keep left.
Keeping left. Biddy biddy boo biddy boo biddy biddy doo. Brum 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 brum. Hey, Lucky, what's up? Ugh. Beep, 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 beep. Yeehaw.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Hey! Alright, that'll work. Something like that. Cool.
Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right.
Pang.
Turn right.
All right. That dude was all over on my side. I don't know why, but okay. Yee ta ha ta ha ha ha. Mark, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that, man. How you doing, Mark?
Get ready to turn left.
Thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate that.
Turn left.
Ah, you got a little luck of the Irish in here tonight, folks. Good deal. I like that.
Okay, let's find a new route.
That's very cool. What's the weather like over in Dublin? Oh! Paul, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Oh, all right, let's pan it out. I'm almost wondering if... Nope, they have not. Paul, right on. What's up, man? It's cold, huh? Yeah, it's in the 60s here on the East Coast in the U.S. Thanks for the like, Paul. Appreciate that. Man, I wish they'd fix this road. They still ain't fixed this crap. And all I've got is this bull bar that's on the truck. And they still have yet to fix it. I mean, technically I could go up the back side of the mountain, but yeah. Mark, thanks for the like, man. Appreciate that, dude. Man, I'll tell you what. It's aggravating. Trying to crawl up the mountain on a slow crawl. There we go. At least I can throw cruise on at 20 miles an hour. Yeah, I heard about the snow out in Oklahoma. and in Missouri, and now I'm hearing about it in Arkansas. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. In a way, I'm kind of glad we don't have that mess here this year so far. Knock on wood, cause yeah, and stuff. Because when we get snow here in North Carolina, it's not snow. It's mainly ice. I mean, and it sucks. We get sleet and freezing rain, and everything gets icy, and it's just dumb. There we go. That is completely jacked. I get hooked up to my trailer, I'll be able to do my thing and go down. Going down the mountain won't be no issues. It's just going up the mountain that's all kinds of a pain in the stupid side. I mean, like, you can see what I'm hitting. I'm not hitting anything. See? Ugh. There we go. Like I said, it's nothing. It's actually invisible spots in the road, is what it is. Because somehow the game is dumb. The people behind Truckers MP didn't wrap their heads around the idea that some of their changes are literally destroying trucks. That's actually one of the reasons why I usually use the Lone Star, but I figured I ain't had the W900 out in a while. I figured I'd drag it out and play with it. Yes, it is definitely the bull bar that's hitting. Which, I mean, it sucks because it's damaged my truck out to like 75% damage or more. Let's see where we're at damage-wise. 70%. Each hit is 1% damage. Some hits are more. See, if I can actually get myself to the top of the mountain, which I'm almost there. If I can actually make it to the top of the mountain, I should be fine. It's not because of my driving either. I mean, I was only doing 22 mile an hour. This thing shouldn't be bottoming out this bad. But yeah, it'll be alright. We get to the top of the mountain, we'll get hooked up, and then we'll make repair. We'll /fix her, and she should be good to go. I was actually kind of hoping that was what part of that update was about, was them fixing the mountain, but of course, then they could have just put it in there to do this, to make it so where people wouldn't want to come up the mountain. See? It's not hitting anything. Okay, let's... There we go. That's what I needed to do. Alright, let's take her down. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to crank. So, since I can't crank, watch me work. Kaboom. Done, sir. So it's not too bad. Yep, and we're hooked up. And I can make repairs. I usually like hooking up myself, but meh, whatever.
Let's go.
There we go. So we're cruising down the road.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
And we're going. All right, cool. First time I've seen that. That Adams fella put deaf in his name.
Reroute. Turn right. Finding a new
Kaboom.
route.
Yo, what up, Kane? Okay. 153,000. There you go. I guess that'll work. So how's Kane doing there, sir?
Keep left.
Well, I'm doing good. I don't know how everybody else is doing. I'm the Long Haul Express was changed over to American Freight, and American Freight, from what I understand, no longer exists. after it went to the name change of Anarchy Trucking or something like that. So they no longer exist. I'm just flying solo. So how about you, buddy? How you been? Nah. Flying solo. Thinking about starting up a company. Thinking about it. And whatnot. Kind of affiliating it with the stream, so to speak. Nothing serious. I mean, we'll have a bit of a corporate structure, but you need to, man. Got the Lone Star out. All kinds of good fun stuff. Normally I drive the Lone Star, but I've been away from MP for a couple weeks, so I figured that I'd jump in and drive the old W900 tonight, see what's going on there.
Keep left.
Just kind of hanging out, cruising along there, buddy. Hey, Joshua, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I didn't even... Whatever.
Keep right.
You got it, man. You got it, Kane. Have a good one, bud.
Bye, have a great time.
Yep, Joshua, it's been a little bit. I do apologize for the
Now find a new route.
downtime and whatnot. Been taking care of real life stuff. Sucky part is I haven't really put a lot of time into focusing on stuff for the stream. I need to get back to that. But trying to get settled in this job and everything is kind of... It's a part-time gig, but still, it just throws my schedule all kinds of out of whack. Ba-da-ba-boom, boom, boom.
Keep left.
That's the plan, keeping left. Keeping her left. Yeah, I figured since I ain't done ATS in a couple weeks, I just...
Keep left.
I haven't played ATS in a couple weeks, and I figured that I would jump in here tonight and run a couple loads.
Exit left.
So, yeah.
Finding a new route.
And my online schedule's been kind of wonky, so... But, you know, it's gonna be alright. It'll balance itself out. I'll get back to a somewhat of a routine at some point. I've just been kind of figuring it out and seeing where the routine's gonna land and the days I'm gonna work and how they're gonna balance out. It doesn't look like it's gonna be anything structured for the most part. It looks like it's all gonna bounce me around, so it's kind of hard to pin down an actual schedule when so I can stream and everything and have structured days off. Of course, I don't want to have to sit there and go through every week and update the streaming schedule neither. I'd like to be able to just know my days of work, but it'll be all right. I'm not going to complain too much about it. Like I say, right now, I was supposed to be at work tonight, but my little girl's got the flu, so Daddy's home with her. She's doing fine. She's just making sure she's not contagious before we send her back to school.
Keep left.
I know the last few times I've streamed, I've been streaming GTA and whatnot, running with Ace. Yeah, she's good. She's not contagious per se, but she's had fever. She's had a fever spike every once in a while. She had a fever spike Monday of up to about 100 degrees. So, but here, the last 2 times I checked her today, she's had a temperature of like 97. So, that's a lot better than it, could be. And no, I don't keep alcohol in the house. Believe you me, if I did, I wouldn't give it to her. So, but nah, she's doing good. She's feeling better and everything. I'll check her temperature one more time before she goes to bed and kind of see where we're at. And we kept her home, per the doctor's advice, kept her home yesterday and today, and she's got a note to carry her through the end of the week and everything. So, I mean, I'm pretty much, yeah. Yes, I get it. I get it. Tell you right now, though, I mean, shot of whiskey. I hear a shot of whiskey will clear that right up. And I can't give her no, what you call it, like NyQuil or anything like that, because she's like her mama. If it's got antihistamine in it, it's kind of over with. We tried that when she was younger, give her a little bit of a NyQuil, because I had some adult NyQuil and she was sick and whatnot, and we tried giving her a little bit of that adult NyQuil, and I didn't give her a whole lot. I gave her like literally maybe a quarter of the cup and whatnot. So yeah, the little cup you're supposed to use that I don't use, and not in the way like Howard don't use it.
Keep left.
Oh, you talking about the coronavirus? Nah, she ain't got that mess. It's just the flu. I mean, and the funny thing is, as far as medical advancement has come, we can't even give people medication for the regular flu. Like, if someone gets the flu, then it's one of those things where, they just got to deal with it. But nah, she ain't got that coronavirus mess. I mean, to be honest, I probably get the flu every year. It just, I know how to medicate and drink enough orange juice and stuff like that to where it don't really bother me. Yeah, I mean, you think about it, and all these viruses that pop up, it's funny how people react about them. And what's even funnier is the fact that what did people do over 2,000 years ago? Nothing. I mean, there wasn't nothing they really could do. Yeah, they had doctors that would make up some kind of mess that you could rub on your chest or something like that, but for the most part, they didn't have all the modern advances. I mean, I'm not saying I'm against medication, because I'm not, because I'm the one person that'll take 4 Advil liquid gels every morning, but it's one of those things where, like, I don't do the flu shot, because the flu shot doesn't stop me from getting the flu. It just makes the symptoms less. Yeah, it's because people in the 21st century are soft. That's why. I mean, it's called the world balancing itself out. That's what it is. I mean, I know that sounds cruel to say, but it's true, you know. Every ecosystem on this planet has a way of balance. And human beings are no exception to the ecosystem. I mean, that's pretty much the way that works out. I'm not saying that's a, hey, let God sort them out type thing. I'm saying it's just a way of life. I mean, you don't need the coronavirus for an 80-year-old person to get sick during the winter, and then they end up dying from it. I mean, that it doesn't take that. You know, an 80-year-old person can get sick any time of year and die from it because their body's getting older, their immune system's different than it used to be, yada, 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 yada. I mean, if I got the coronavirus and it took me out, my wife and my daughter would be sad. They'd miss me, but, you know, hey, it'd be all right. I'd move on and be okay with it, I guess. I mean, I'd be dead, so I wouldn't really have much say in the matter. But yeah, the way they shut down the ports, and I mean, it's just a precaution. I mean, it really is just a precaution is all it is, to make sure that the virus doesn't spread, because it can spread. I mean, it can spread to really, really healthy people, and, you know, they may not die from it, but they'll get sick. There we go. Shed some light on the subject since it's getting dark. I don't know. I mean, as far as colds and stuff like that, I don't really... NyQuil and orange juice are my 2 go-tos. I mean, that's really the crux of it. I'm like everybody else. I get the sniffles because of the weathers and everything like that. Hey, who are you talking about? I'm gonna have a streaming studio in the grave. I ain't even fronting like that. I'll have my computer down there. I'll be streaming and everything. I'll be streaming from the great beyond. Watch me work. Yee-haw. Oh. Hey, you're probably right. Call it the XG Wolverine show from the great beyond.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
But no, I mean, I feel for those who have lost loved ones because of the coronavirus. You know, my heart goes out to them because you don't want to lose anybody. But again, it's just a natural course of things. I mean, we can't control it. We can't change it. We can't fix it. We just have to accept it and move on. There's things in my life every day I just have to accept it and deal with it. I mean, there's things that happen that I don't like it. I'm not happy about it, but I try to do a good job about, going, okay, well, this has happened. I just got to deal with it and put one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. I mean, I've lost family members. As a matter of fact, a couple weeks ago was the 1-year anniversary of my grandmother's passing. So, yeah. And that actually happened. I found out about that while I was streaming, so, but it is what it is, and again, I just put one foot in front of the other and keep moving on. Because that's all I can do. I can't change things. I have to just deal with it and accept it. Like my little girl got sick. She's home from school. I had to tell my boss of a job that I've been at for 3 weeks that I couldn't come to work the rest of the week because I didn't have nobody to watch my little girl because she's sick and whatnot. And I'm not going to take a chance in my babysitter or her kids getting sick and whatnot. One of her kids is actually sick, so I don't know if my little girl got the flu from him or if he got the flu from her or if it was just something because they go to the same school. I don't know how it all worked out, but, irregardless, he's sick, and I don't want any of them to get sicker and whatnot. It's not fair to them. So, keep her at home, keep her contained, let her be comfortable. If she wants to lay down and take a nap, she can lay down and take a nap. If she wants to sit up and watch cartoons, she can do that. If she wants to play with her toys, she can do that. So, yeah. And my boss understood. He understood that I didn't have no control over it. So, and obviously he hoped that she got better and everything. So, I just, like I say, I deal with it and move forward. Kaboom. You having a death wish is keeping you alive? Wow, okay. I hope that's a euphemism for something. I really do. Nah, I just, like I say, I try to live my life one day at a time, and I try to take life as it comes to me. There's some streamers out there that are, as soon as you jump in their channel while they're streaming, you jump in there live, and it's like, you see all these notifications about stars if you're on Facebook or whatever other denominations or what have you. All kinds of alerts going off about different things from viewers. And, I don't have that yet. Eventually, maybe one day I will have it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that popular of a dude. Maybe I'm just not that entertaining. Who knows? But, again, I do try to be entertaining, and I don't force it. Yo, Seth, what's up, man? Yo, what up, Self? It's been a while, bro. I mean, a long while. How you been, dude? Oh, No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing there, Joshua. I mean, it gives me a chance to interact. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love to have, you know, I would love to just glance over on my tablet and see that on Facebook I have, like, you know, 800 current viewers. That would be, like, killer. I'd love to see that. But, again, I would love to see the chat blow up, too. You know, I wouldn't want to just see the same normal people commenting. You know, I would want to see everybody commenting and engaging. You know, tell me my driving sucks. Whatever you got to do. This would be doing great. Really excited with the changes you've made to the stream. Not really. I mean, you know, I got a camera. So you can see my ugly mug. Got a nice microphone. My Yeti. I love my Yeti. It's a good mic. William, what's up, man? Well, thank you. I know it sucks. Next question. Exactly, cowboy. It does suck. So I ain't worried about it. It's like, whatever. You know, I mean, I'm the one that said, tell me my driving sucks. While you're there, William, throw me a subscribe on YouTube, bro. But it's alright. I mean, we have fun with it. Do what we do. Well, I mean, I try to do that. You know, I try to leave the camera up 99% of the time. Why do I suck at driving? Because I'm on a keyboard. That's why. I mean, that's pretty much where I'll go with that. I'm going to blame it on the keyboard. Joshua, thanks for the like, man. Appreciate that. Oh, you already subscribed. Okay, cool. Good deal, bro. Thank you. It's hard to keep up with who subscribes and who follows. It really is. Yeah, no, when people comment there, Seth, I have a macro key that has the hey, hey, hey built into it. Yeah, you're right, Joshua. I don't pay attention. I don't. I don't pay attention to the road. Especially when I'm reading chat. It's like, you know, I'm too busy reading the chat. That's why it's on the monitor right above the gaming monitor. And whatnot. What I need to do is one night just kind of show off my setup. I have a way that I can show off my desk a little bit. It's nothing fancy, but it kind of is. It is what it is, and I think it'll look cool. No, I'm not blind literally. I'm legally blind. Visually impaired is actually more the correct nomenclature. So, yeah, I'm not blind. I mean, if I was Stevie Wonder blind, yeah, we wouldn't be having this live stream right now. I can tell you that. It'd be a live crash. I mean, seriously, it'd be a live crash. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's not a live crash all the time anyways, even though I can see somewhat. Yeah, well, when you say blind, most people think of blind like, you know, you can't see me type blind. I mean, just gonna be real. No, I got to get my trailer reaction for... I got to get my trailer reaction for Fast and Furious 9. I got to get it up on YouTube and whatnot. Well, I mean, the good thing is, like I say, I mean... yeah, it's dual revolvers on either side of a 6-shooter cylinder. No, I mean, the good part about it is I see well enough to do what I want to do. It's just reading small print or, you know, seeing things at a certain distance. I'm pretty sure you can find one. Oof. Kaboom. Ace and I are working on getting the Discord set up. I've got to finish working on the trucks book for the company and everything, and then once that gets done, I'll probably work on that some tomorrow. Have Ace work on the Discord and everything. But yeah, no. Once we get all that done, we'll have it up, and I'll actually have a link to the Discord put in for specifically for when I'm streaming American truck stuff. Yeah, I'm actually looking for a for my very first vehicle. I'm on the hunt. I'm kind of leaning towards if I can find one and I can actually get it at a good price and feel good about it. I'm looking for a 2015 F-150 King Ranch with you know 50 or less thousand miles would be ideal. And don't tell me they're not out there, because my dad bought one last year and it had 10,000 miles on it. So yeah, even though I've been told by several people you need to set your sights lower, I'm thinking to myself, why? Why do I need to set my sights lower? Why shouldn't I shoot for the moon? Well, I mean, it would be, and it's what I want. You know, it's what I want my first vehicle to be. I mean, obviously, if I have to shoot a little bit lower to get a truck, then fine. But I really don't want one with over 100,000 miles on it. I would prefer to have one that's, you know, got less than 100,000 miles on it if it's going to be older than a 15. But, you know, yeah. Yeah, it's very rare to find one with only 10,000 miles on it. A 2015 at least. I mean, usually you see a 2015, them boogers have got 50 or more thousand miles on them and whatnot. And no. I'm a Ford guy. Sorry. I'm not down with the Tacoma. Not at all. I mean, I saw one of the new Rams today, and I'm just like, that thing looks hideous. I mean, although he had the 15 and then traded it in sometime last year and bought a 19 Super Duty and whatnot. That Super Duty he's got's nice. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the 15 had, but the 15 was a 150 King Ranch, so yeah, I don't need it to be the King Ranch package per se. I would like that, but just a nice F-150 2015, the FX4 package, 4-wheel drive, the Bluetooth backup camera, that whole 9 yards to where I can pair it all up with my phone. You know, that kind of stuff that seems to be pretty much basic, stuff on most modern trucks nowadays.
Straight on.
So, I definitely want that. The only Dodge Ram I would own, just putting it out there, the only Dodge Ram I would own is a 97 model 1500 extended cab. That'd be the only Dodge Ram I'd own. But I don't want an extended cab, I want the crew cab. But, the 1500 extended cab, it would have to be red and whatnot. And my insurance wouldn't be full coverage, it would be liability only. And I would wear blue jeans and a tan sports coat and a blue button-down shirt every time I drove it. And I'd have to get my wife to dye her hair blonde.
Go straight on.
Pretty much. That's really the nice thing about it. Yeah, I was also describing the truck from Twister. That's why I said liability only. But no, that would be the only Dodge I'd probably want to own, is just because I like the truck, I like the body style of it. But as far as the manufacturer, I'm a Ford guy all day. I am. Not trying to be funny. If my dad walked up to me and tossed me the keys to his 250 and said, "Here you go, have a truck," I would be like, "It's not my favorite color, but hey, it's right there. It's right there. It's a Ford. It's a 250. Yes, it's what I need." Of course, I'd have to get a step stool for my mother-in-law because my mother-in-law's 4'11". Watching her climbing that thing, I actually had to take a second jump into it because it's so tall off the ground. And that's factory lift. He didn't have an extra lift put on it. That's just factory. I'm like, ugh, forget that noise. Yeah, exactly. A free truck is exactly what that is. If my dad still had the 2015 and just wanted to give me the keys to it and say, "Here you go, have a truck," I'd be like, "I love you. How much do I owe you per month?" I couldn't let my dad give me that truck if he still had it. Granted, I would love it. I'd be thrilled. Dead serious, I'd be thrilled. Hey, yeah, hello. Why not? It was a beautiful truck. It really was. And for the longest time, I didn't like. I despised the new Fords. And I still, the ones, the 15 Fords that have the multiple horizontal bars in the front in the grill, and I'm not talking about the 3 big fat wide ones. I'm talking about the multiple ones. The little skinny ones, and there's like probably 15 or 20 of them deals. Those trucks are grotesquely ugly because that grill just makes them hideous. But the ones with the 3 fat bars and the Ford emblems and the middle bar and whatnot, yeah, I like that. I gotta go now. All right, Seth, have a good one, buddy.
Bye, have a great time.
But no, I like the other ones. It's like if you go in there and look up 2015 F-150 King Ranch and whatnot, and you see that specific.
4 hours in counting.
To what? What we counting to?
Drop off, suicide.
Drop off and suicide sounds like one and the same. Good luck, guy.
Have a good one, man.
You too, bud. T-minus 4 hours and counting. To what? Suicide. Okay, cool. I guess. But no, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So if somebody wants to buy that and gift it to me, yeah. Just, you know, bring the title and the paperwork and all that good stuff, and we'll work that out. You know. Ooh. But don't.
Straight on.
Brum. Oh. Yeehaw. Yahoo and stuff. Hey, you and me both, brother. You and me both. I'll put it like this. If I got a check in the mail for $100,000 for just no random reason other than the fact that it showed up, and I took it to my bank and they said it was legit, even if they had to do a 2-week hold on it, I would go be planning. I would be planning my purchase. And I wouldn't pay payments for it. I'd be like, how much do you want for this truck? Okay. Give me the nuts and bolts of everything. Discounts, everything you can do for me. What can you do? I'm going to buy it in cash. As soon as that check for $100,000 cleared the bank, I'd be there the next day. As soon as the bank opened up to get a cashier's check for the exact price down to the penny for that truck. And I'd roll over to the insurance man, give me some insurance on him, and pay for the insurance for that dude for an entire year. And I would roll over to the dealership, give the man the check, fill out the paperwork, take my temporary tag, be happy, put it on my truck, and drive off the lot. Literally have all that mess done before 10 o'clock in the morning would be ideal. But I'll be generous and say have all of it done before noon. Hey, we're on the clock, man. Wife's got to be at work by 2. We're on the clock. My kid gets out of school at 2:30. I want to be there to pick her up. Get it going. Take the wife to lunch. Yeah. I would be tickled. And I would be willing to spend upwards of $40,000 for a 2015 King Ranch Crew Cab FX4 4-wheel drive with the backup camera and the sunroof and all the bells and whistles and stuff. Yes, I'd be willing to pay all that money. Give me all the monies. All the monies. So yeah, pretty much. That's where we're at. But pay for that year full of insurance. That'd be even better. And then be ready to scream and cuss at somebody if it got hit. And don't think I wouldn't. Of course, a lot of people would say, well, if you had $100,000, why wouldn't you just buy a new one? Because I want what I want. I want the extended warranty on it. Oh, what's the extended warranty you can give me? Can you give me 5 years? Yeah, that's going to cost me an extra 10 grand. Fine, do it. Done.
Right. Turn left.
Wouldn't cost an extra 10,000, but you know what I mean. I'd get an extended warranty on that bad boy.
Let's find a new route.
Yep. And if I by chance happen to get it and whatnot, and that day it was supposed to rain, like it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I'd tell them don't worry about cleaning it. And yeah. I'll get there eventually. I mean, I'm not worried about. The biggest thing, Joshua, to be honest, what I concern myself with, it's not a worry. Mike Stevens, what's up, bro? The biggest thing I concern myself with, to be perfectly honest, right now I concern myself with the stream. I want to see it grow. I want to see it. I want to see it make money. That's like my biggest thing that I'd love to see with my stream, is to see it actually make me money and whatnot, which would make me ecstatically happy.
Never mind. Out. Find a new
You know, I mean, because that's every streamer's desire. You know, you start streaming in the hopes that you can make money at it and whatnot. And that's something that, you know, I enjoy playing games. I enjoy streaming. And I've learned a lot in the last year and a half about streaming and how to do it and how to be good at it. Maybe I can put all that together and come up with a good product that people will be entertained by, and yeah. And then the stars and the donations and everything else will take care of themselves. And ideally what I'd like to do is get to the point where, not to be funny, I'd love to, I don't know about everybody else. I feel like this. If you want to be a successful streamer, the streamer that you should aspire to emulate is Ninja. That's really the one. Fighting the flu, Michael. Ugh, I feel bad for you, buddy. Well, that's the biggest thing, you know. I mean, I can only promote so much. I did, about a year ago, I did it. I did a promotion for, I want to say it was a week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but I did a promotion, and it wasn't for a long period of time. I just did it just to see what it would do. And when I did the promotion, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to throw a lot at it because I don't have a lot to throw at it. So I threw $20 at the promotion through Facebook to where it would sponsor, you know, I could do an ad that sponsored my page and whatnot, and I was self-sponsored on that ad. I got 4 follows out of that $20 and whatnot. 4 follows. And I realized at that point that that's basically $5 a follow and whatnot. I mean, did it help? I didn't notice the viewer count go up. And I may do it again in the spring. I may do it again. We'll see where we're at in a couple weeks as far as the job is concerned. And kind of look at the schedule and see what we're looking like. And I may do it again just to see and whatnot. I may do up a video specifically promoting myself and the stream and yada 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 and whatnot, and just put the links there to where people see the promotion, they see the promoted video and whatnot, and basically be like a welcome to the XG Wolverine show. And I may do that again in a couple weeks. And throw a little bit more money at it and just see what it's like. Probably by the beginning of March. I may do an ad for the beginning of March and whatnot, and probably let it run for a week or two. Just to see what it does and whatnot, to see if it gets out there and if I get any positive feedback from it. I mean, I don't like pay-to-win scenarios. I really don't. Because, to me, pay-to-win scenarios they're not good for anybody. I mean, you know, obviously they're good for the people making the money on it. But they're not good for either side of the equation. The people seeing the ads or the people putting the ad out there. So, like, for me, let's say I did a $100 promotion. $100 worth promoting the page and whatnot, and I did it over a 2-week period. That's basically $50 a week. If I did that and whatnot, based on the last numbers I got, that would be roughly, let's see, 4 for 20, 8 for 40, 12 for 60, 16 for 80, 18 for 100. That'd be basically 18 follows by the math, basing it off of the $20 metric that I already did. So to do that and whatnot, and go in and put the time in to actually edit a video and make a video up, no gameplay footage, not just promoting the page, but promoting an actual post and whatnot, getting it out there for 2 weeks, then it would turn into a situation where, is it really worth it for me to do that? Is it going to bring in enough viewers to bring in the money side? Because how it works as far as Facebook's concerned, because it is a monetized streaming platform. Twitch is as well, but I'm not monetized on Twitch yet. I'm working that one as well. I'm also working YouTube, but it's a forever and a day crawl on YouTube, because you got to have like 4,000 watch minutes and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. But for all that, for Facebook specifically, Facebook wins in that agreement. All they got to do is just cycle my post in to people, and ironically enough, it might get seen by maybe 100 people that don't already follow the channel. It might get seen. But if those people that see it, say there's 100 people that see it and whatnot, and say let's be fair and say 20 of them actually follow the page. Out of those 20, how many people are going to be willing to donate stars? Or if I set up a Patreon, how many people are going to be willing to do a Patreon and whatnot as a support? And if I did a Patreon, I would have multiple levels to a Patreon. I mean, we're talking $5, $10, $25, $50, and $100. Those would be the four, well, let's see, 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100.
Right. And then
That would be the 5 levels that I could put into it
exit right.
and whatnot. Now, I wouldn't expect everybody that jumped on the Patreon to actually do the $100 one. That'd be dope if they did. You know, I mean, if I got 10 people to join my Patreon, and all 10 of those people actually dropped $100 a month, that's $1,000 a month that I'm getting on Patreon, on top of whatever star donations I get. Now, for those of you that don't know, the star donations, how they work. If, let's say Chris, who was in here earlier, and I don't know if he's still here or not. Well, let's say Chris just took a notion and wanted to donate, say, 10,000 stars, which translates into $100 in money. Okay? If he wanted to do that, and then say Michael wanted to drop, 5,000 stars, which is $50, real world money. If they wanted to do that, that's $150. Now, how it works with Facebook, specifically on the stars, just because they dropped the money and they donated that number of stars to me, I don't get that number of stars by the end of the month. I get that amount of star donations, that $150. I'll get that. Basically, the clock starts at the end of this month.
Go straight.
They'll take all my donations. So if I get viewers that come in and accumulatively total out to, say, $200 by the end of the month, let's just say that happens. Okay? So I've gotten $200 by the end of February. By May the 5th,
Go straight on.
The day after Star Wars Day. By May the 5th, that money will hit my checking account. It takes 60 days from the end of the month that the stars are donated in until the deposit hits the account. It sits there for 60 days and just hangs out and chills. I can't do jack with it. Now, the only way that really would benefit me is
Straight on.
if I had people coming in, donating stars and whatnot on a regular basis. So let's just say that I got 200 stars or $200 worth of stars this month, which basically breaks down to 20,000 stars. By the end of this month, say I got 20,000 stars, $200. And then by the end of next month, I got 20,000 stars, another 200. And then by the end of April, I have 20,000 stars. By May the 5th, I'm going to get February's. By June the 5th, I'll get March. By July the 5th, I'll get April. So that's how the stars donations would work.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good, driver. How are you, bud?
Doing pretty good,
Doing good myself.
But that's basically how that whole stars things works. So for those of you who were curious about it, that is exactly how it works. I wish it was more time sensitive. I understand Facebook has their reasons that it sets in an escrow account for me and just hangs out and chills and whatnot. It's basically it's
Oh yeah, I'm slowing down.
it's more a chance for Facebook to make sure that the payment with whatever card goes through. Yo, Addicted, what's up, buddy? Good deal, buddy. But yeah, that's basically how it works. I mean, and for those of you watching on other platforms, I know I've been kind of heavily focused on how the stars for Facebook work, but it was more for just explaining to everybody how it works. Because they're there and whatnot. Oh, come on, truck. Climb these hills. Lift that barge, tote that bale. All that good jazz. So if you are watching me on Facebook, I'm not sure how it's working on the actual phones. I know on my tablet all I gotta do is swipe left, and I'm pretty sure that's what you'll have to do on your phone. If you just swipe left where you can see all the chat, at the bottom of the chat down there next to the thumbs up and the heart, you'll see a little gold star. That's what the star's about. Just for those that didn't know. And of course, you know, YouTube has their monetization thing. Twitch has their monetization thing. You got to be partnered with Twitch. Or affiliated, excuse me. You got to be affiliated. That's their low tier partnership. Coming around you on the left, buddy. But that's pretty much how that goes down. And Mixer has the same thing. Obviously, I'm not too familiar with how Mixer works as far as its monetization, but yeah, it does have a monetization element to it. I'm still gonna just dance with the 3 that I've been dancing with. I mean, yes, I do stream to Mixer. It's more of a, hey, I'm on Mixer, so if you like watching on Mixer, there you go. But as far as my main audience has always been on Facebook, and you know, I like that. I mean, I would love to have more viewers all the way around, because the more viewers I have, the more chances I have at, you know, the donations and stuff. But again, it's just a thing that takes time. It takes all that time to do it. I mean, so promotion, it's an option, but again, you know, at what cost is it is it really worth to me? I mean, and to get partnered with a company like, say, DX Racer, for instance, you know, they're going to want to know all my numbers and whatnot. They're going to want to know my metrics and stuff like that. You know, stuff that I can give them with no issues. You know, they're going to ask me questions like, what's your average view count and blah, 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 and stuff like that. And if I say, well, my average view count's about 7, they're going to laugh me out of the building. They won't even interview me. So, you know, I kind of do my thing. And I hope that the stream works out well for the evening. And I hope that we can get some stars and everything going. But like I said, I'm probably going to end up in the next couple of days setting up a Patreon. I've got some downtime from not having to go to work and the little one being home. So I'm probably going to just set up a Patreon and just kind of throw it out there and see what happens. I mean, who knows? I might get some people that go, you know what? I don't want to donate stars, but I have zero problems hitting you up with $100 a month. You know, I don't have a problem doing that at all. You know? So, I mean, you never know. And then, of course, I do have, you know, the Streamlabs thing. I have a link there for Patreon. Or not Patreon, but, Freak. PayPal. It'll link up to a PayPal account. And whatnot. So, you know, we'll see what happens. As a matter of fact, I've never even gotten a donation on PayPal through my Streamlabs link. But it is what it is, and, you know, I just try to do the best I can, and I put out a good product in the hopes that everybody watching likes it, and in the hopes that people watching it want to jump in and donate. Yeah, I think I might have to get me a wheel and pedals. I may just go ahead and spend the monies and get me the wheel and pedals. I think the wife would allow that and be cool with that. Yee to the ha. We're cruising right along. Oh. Alright. Stay in the line. I don't want to. I don't want to stay inside the line. I don't want to stay inside the line. You can't make me. I pick what lane I want. It's like whatever I do what I want. Yeah, Michael, my little girl's got the flu right now. So that's why she's home. But it is what it is, and we deal with it and we move forward. Oh, this climbing, man, I tell you what. Kaboom. Beep 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 beep. No, thank you. I don't want to pass up the opportunity to bypass a way station. So why not? Boom. And down to 1/3 of a tank of fuel. If I can make it to the other side of Flagstaff, I should be good. Or at least 2 Flagstaff. That's kind of my thought process as far as getting to Flagstaff. If I can get there, that actually works out well for me. I gotta admit, the idea of all this running in 8th gear coming around you on the left there, buddy. Beautiful. Oops, I totally goofed on that. I didn't even upshift. And I should have. Going down the hill, I should have upshifted. But whatever. It'll be alright. Oh, there was a fuel stop right there that I could have took. Yeah, I got it up to 85. I mean, I was clicking hard for 85 miles an hour. Considering speed limit tops out at 81. Arizona!
Go straight on.
Yippee-ki-yay. And stuff. Kaboom. Jason liked the stream. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that, man. Yeah. They're not around. I'm running solo, man. I mean, that's real talk. I'm running solo, buddy. I'm not affiliated with no company. Not yet. But we're working on it. We're working on it. I'm working on my own company. Working on getting it set up and everything. Dang.
Go straight on.
Somebody better be playing the song Convoy sitting there.
Now we don't listen to the hippie music.
Right on. They don't be listening to that hippie music. Yep, working on setting up my own company. Figured, why not? And whatnot, just trying to get things finalized. Getting a Discord set up and whatnot. Not tying it to my main Discord for the stream, but tying it to a new Discord for the company. So that way it can be fully functional and run autonomously without me. No, not going to be a Toll Junior. Negative. There's no way. Not even playing that game. Not even playing that game. Nothing against Toll or PJ Inc. or Cherokee Nation, whatever Monkey's calling his little group. But once it's ready and it's out there, I'll be recruiting, and anybody else that joins in, they'll get set up with how to, throw the advert and everything. It'll be good. It'll work itself out very, very nicely. That sign back there said elevation 5,000 feet.
Go straight on.
So, yeah. Definitely gonna need fuel by the time we hit Flagstaff, going up and down all these hills. Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good, man. You ain't gotta apologize for making a funny joke. I mean, it probably will seem like Toll Jr., but with a better leadership structure and whatnot. I don't know if any. I know the only one from Toll that'll even be a part of it is Cowboy. That's pretty much the only one. Him and Ace. And Ace is more Discord oriented. then he is going to be driving. So,
Go straight on.
you know, that'll work out well for me. I'll let him kind of run the Discord. He's the one going to be building it out and everything. So, yeah, and it will be indirectly tied to me. I mean, obviously, I'll be set as the owner on the Discord, and I'm already the owner on the trucks book. But as far as everything goes, you know, we will have a mileage count. I want to do it right. I don't want there to be no drama. Drama will not be tolerated. I've actually got to sit down and get all the rules typed out, get a description of the company made up so that way I can put it on the trucks book and everything like that. But as far as that goes, yeah. As of right now, I'm the only one logging miles for the company, so. But it's all good. It'll get there. I mean, it'll be geared strictly around ATS. It won't be, it's not going to be an ETS2 thing. It's not going to be, now that will change. Right now, we don't have any drivers in ETS2, even though I have it. We don't. Now, if SCS actually puts me out a long-nosed truck in ETS2, then yeah, I might jump over and start running in some ETS2 and whatnot. But I won't be building a company in ETS2. But I will be logging miles because I do have it set up to where if you play ETS2, you can still log miles for the company and whatnot, and that'll actually work out. And for me, I plan on doing it to where I can actually make money at it. I mean, it's like when I get into ETS2, if they actually put me a long-nosed truck up in there, I'm going to sit there and actually take and I'm going to take and actually put the, hey, Jessica, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. But, I'm going to sit there and take and actually put, oh my God. That kind of hurt. But I'm going to actually put it up to where, you know, if you want to play ETS2, that's cool, but we're not recruiting for ETS2, but your miles that you run will still count towards the company as an overall for the miles. I don't even know. I might even just turn the ETS2 thing all the way off. But when I go into ETS2, I'm actually going to sit there and take and I'm going to get the Scotia car and start running some major loads with that first. And then just to build up my cash reserves. And then I'll sit there and take and start buying garages and everything else. Going into ETS2 is going to definitely be something that I'm not sure if I want to do as far as a full-time thing. Thanks for the like, Fareed. Appreciate that, man. But, yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, yes. If they put me a long-nosed truck in ETS2, I will go over there and play that. I do not anticipate them putting me a long-nosed truck in ETS2 for a while, if ever. So.
Right, and then turn right. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Get ready to turn right. Turn left.
Fill them up. Fill them up. Fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, $723. Ooh, well, we had about 60 gallons left. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Killing it.
Turn right.
Turning right. That ain't bad at all. Got some lights to see the old truck with.
Go straight on.
Kaboom. Click, click, kaboom.
Keep right, and then turn right.
All right.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
There we go. Got fuel and we're on the road again. Clicking right along. Hey. So yeah, y'all awful quiet out there. What y'all do? Fall asleep? Did I bore you that much? Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Apparently Restream has something new. Joshua says LOL no. Michael says no, I'm here. I just received something new. Apparently I got a trophy for receiving 100 messages today with my chat. So thank you guys for the 100 different interactions. Oh crap, Charles, my helmet. Well, I'm gonna be honest, this was almost a perfect stream with no crash. But y'all know me. Y'all know I can't let it go like that. I gotta do what I gotta do. We gotta crash this sucker, yeah! $333 seconds left on the old clock. How much damage did the cargo take? Oh, son of a gun! 3% damage on the cargo. Oh, well. We tried. We was trying. We was trying. I was about to have to pull it over. Yep. I saw that reward and ran slap over the top of that guardrail. So yeah. No, I just having fun here tonight, guys. Hey, hang on, you guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, that was wifey. Wifey calls. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I got about 3 minutes left before I can re-engage my fix. But whatever, it's all good. We're having a ball. Happy Castle, huh? That's a nice little nod of the hat to Escape from LA. I mean, granted, it'd make much more sense if it was in California when I saw that sign, but yeah. Visit service as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Because I can't get it to crank back up considering we're at 67% damage. Do you agree? Well, not really, but okay. I guess. I mean, I don't know that I have a choice but to agree. I mean, you know. Who knows? I don't know. Make repairs. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. She's a long one tonight.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right and then turn right. How about bear right? We're not really turning, we're kind of bearing. So, yeah. Throw her down into 6 since we're going up this little bit of a hill here. Done. We are done. Now we're on the road again. But I tell you what, it'd be sweet if they actually give me a sun visor for when that sun peeks over the mountains. That'd be so cool. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, wow, wow. I was really shooting for that perfect delivery. No crashes or anything like that. I was shooting hard for that, but it's all right. It's okay. I think I can explain. So Joshua, if I started doing movie reviews and movie trailer reactions and stuff like that, would you be interested in seeing something like that from me? Michael, you can feel free. Anybody watching, feel free to weigh in on that. I just threw out Joshua because that's the name I saw last. So anybody that wasn't directed to anybody in particular. It was directed to everybody watching. So no matter what platform you're on, would you like to see movie trailer reactions and movie reviews and stuff like that? Me go see movies?
Back at you.
I go see a movie and then, you know, come home and kind of give my reaction to the movie and everything like that. What do you think? Yeah, no. Josh is like, it depends. On what? Minoy Kumar. I really hope I pronounced that name right. I think I did, but yeah. What do you mean, well play there, buddy? Well, yeah, I'm willing to do spoilers. Hello? I mean, come on. Why wouldn't I? I mean, granted, I would actually have a clear-cut, you know, clear-cut and defined break in the video. So that way, if people don't want to see the spoilers, they can kind of stop watching there and then exit stage left. And then come back when they want to see the spoilers. Or if you're like me, and you watch other YouTubers, you watch spoilers even for TV shows only because it doesn't matter because you still want to see how it looks when you watch it. Like the only movie in a long, long time, the only movie I did not see spoilers for was Infinity War and Endgame. That was the only two movies I did not see the spoilers part of it for. I didn't even... And I'm glad the way they did it, they actually put out the movie reaction first and whatnot, and then they held off on the spoilers for about a week. Because after I watched the movies at the theater, I came home and watched the spoilers just to kind of see what their take on it was. And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting into, is I'm wanting to branch into that avenue. Instead of always doing just live content, put out some other content and whatnot. But give the viewer the option of, as far as like the movie reactions, the movie reactions, give them an option to where they don't have to watch the spoilers if they don't want to, but the spoilers will be there. As far as movie trailer reactions, obviously I can't give spoilers for a trailer reaction because I don't know what's going on with the movie except what I see in the trailer. Now, obviously, if I see something, I may speculate on it, but that's about as far as it's going to go.
a new route.
Oops. I thought I took the Tucumcari load. I really and truly thought I took the Tucumcari load. I guess I didn't. So what do you think, Joshua? I mean, you asked am I willing to do spoilers. I gave you my answer. What do you think?
Keep right,
Everybody else?
and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left, and then turn left.
I totally goofed on that turn.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Josh was like, so yeah. Alright, well then I guess I'll have to get to work on that. And then as I do trailer reactions and movie reactions, I'll throw them up on YouTube, and obviously I'll link them in Facebook to where you can go to it. There we go.
Keep left.
There we go. Not too bad at all, if you ask me. I still can't believe I took this one here. I thought this one went to Tucumcari. Well, whatever. Oh, this one went to Sakura. Oh well. I honestly thought I had one going to Tucumcari, and I thought I took that one, but okay. It is what it is. Ba 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 bow. Yee to the high, keep to the left. You got it. Famished Frog, what's up? It's going pretty good, going pretty good. Can't complain about it at all. Not much to complain about. Although I gotta be honest, if I had one wish, I would wish to have the exact same amount of money in my bank account in real life that I do in my GTA bank account. Just over $4 million, that'd be sweet. I'm hauling this guy here. It's a, log loader. That's what we're hauling. A tracked vehicle. So, yeah.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Gotta haul the log loader to the rail export in Sakura.
Exit right.
Vroom, vroom.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Right, right.
Turn left.
Oops. Overshot it by a tad. There we go. Now we're on the road. Clicking it out and hanging out and having some fun.
Get ready.
There she bees, turning right.
Turn right, and then turn left. Turn left. We are finished.
Oops. There we go. Boom. Kaboom. That's textbook parking right there. Yeah, satisfactory. Only because of the damage. Yeah, 4.1. Lost 43 grand on the load. Total was still $217,000, so I mean, if you really look at it, 217,000 plus 43, that's like what? 260 grand? So yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Promote the heck out of this thing. Share your friends. Tell your friends. We'll be back tomorrow night doing some more good fun stuff. I am XG Wolverine. You have been watching the XG Wolverine Show. And I am gratefully appreciative that you all took the time to hang out and watch. I will catch you tomorrow night. We'll probably get this thing started about 7 p.m.-ish.
Bye, have a great time.